Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have been waiting to film this video. I don't know if you guys have seen my last year's video where I did a full face of drugstore Best of Beauty award winners. I loved filming that video and you guys seem to really enjoy it as well. And so I've been literally waiting all year. I've been so excited for September to come around again and for me to be able to do a full face of drugstore Best of Beauty award winners again. So I went through the entire list. There are hundreds of products that won awards for different reasons, and I picked out all of the drugstore ones, and I'm going to be doing a full face for you guys. I'm so excited. A lot of these products this time around I've already used, I already love, but then there's a lot of them that I picked up at Walmart today that I'm excited to try out. So I think we should just get right into it. I did pick up one nail polish and I painted my nails before filming this. It's the Essie Treat Love and Color Strengthener nail polish in the shade 15 Minimally Modest. It's like a really nice sheer kind of pink polish. So, you know, I wanted to try this out since it won an award. I don't wear sheer polishes too much, but I do really like how pink it is. It looks really natural, it looks really fresh, yada yada yada. So I did want to share that with you guys because that is what is on my nails and it did win an award. So I actually already applied lip balm to the lips, and the lip balm that won an award is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Lip Treatment. This has hyaluronic acid in it. I've actually owned this for a really long time and it's been kind of tucked back in my drawers, and I pulled it out today and I'm trying it out again because maybe I've had an incredible product in my collection that I just haven't really used enough. So I put on this lip balm to prep the lips. So we're gonna try some new brow products today. One of the products that won an award is the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow Powder Kit. This won, I think, the Brow Powder Kit award, I'm pretty sure. And I picked mine up in the shade Rich Brown. So we're gonna start off with this. So it comes with two powder shades, and I think this one is like a highlight shade, and then a little brush you can apply the powder with, and there's like an eyeshadow brush side to it. So I'm gonna dip into shade 1. I'm just gonna brush up my brows with a spoolie on another product. So you first are supposed to fill in the brows, then you define it with the second shade, and then you highlight with the third shade. So we are filling in the brows currently. If you guys don't know what the Allure Best of Beauty Awards are, it's almost like the Oscars for beauty products. Like, it's a very big deal if a beauty product wins an Allure Best of Beauty Award, just because it just means that out of thousands and thousands of products that the Allure beauty editors went throughout the year, like, those are the ones that stuck out. And you'll often see products in the stores, especially at the drugstore, that put the actual red little stamp on it because it means something, and it always draws me in. If I see that red sticker on something, I'm like, ooh, it's an award winner, I want to try this. It's definitely like a really big deal in the beauty space, I feel like, every time the awards get announced. Okay, so I'm gonna go into shade number 2. We filled it in. Now we define it with this shade, and I'm not really sure what that means. I'm not sure if it's a different formula or what, but we're gonna try to just use this on the edges, I think. The brush that comes with this actually isn't half bad. All right, I'm gonna take the spoolie again and just kind of brush through. And then I'm gonna dip into the highlight shade. I usually highlight my brows later, but you know, since we're trying out kind of one product at a time, I do wanna see how this looks. It's definitely very frosty. I don't know if it's my favorite brow highlight ever. I would prefer something a little bit more matte. It's pretty, just very frosty. I'm gonna pat some of that away with my finger because it's almost like too frosty for me personally. So there's the brow kit, my friends. That's the brows. It's been a while since I've used like just a brow powder. I do like how it looks. I feel like it went on well. It's pigmented. The brush it came with worked really well. So, you know, so far so good. I don't know if it's like my favorite brows I've ever created, but it's not bad at all. So for concealer, the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer won an award. I don't know if this has won awards before. I feel like it has. And I've used this concealer so much, you guys know. I love it. We're gonna prep the eyes with this. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my eyelids, and I'm gonna blend it out using the Real Technique sponge, which also won an award. This is a great sponge from the drugstore. It's been around for years and years and years. I'm gonna go ahead and set the concealer with the number 7 Translucent Perfect Light Powder. This did not win an award. They didn't have a drugstore powder that won an award, but this is just kind of what I've been grabbing. So I'm just gonna use that to set the eyes. So there were 2 eyeshadow palettes that won awards. One was from Flower Beauty, and I unfortunately don't have an Ulta near me that carries Flower Beauty, so I'm gonna have to order that online, and I'm actually planning on doing a Flower Beauty kind of like new products video, so I'll feature it in that. The other palette is the Rimmel Magnif'eyes Blush Edition Eye Contouring Palette. I have walked by this so many times at the drugstore, and it is a really nice nice palette. I just feel like, you know, maybe it didn't catch my eye because there's a lot of light shades and I just maybe felt like there wouldn't be that many options, but we're gonna give it a shot because, you know, it must be good, hopefully, if it won an award. So I'm gonna start with this shade right here. It looks like a light pink. It's kind of like a matte nude, so I don't know if it's gonna show up as a transition shade. I'm kind of hoping I can use it as a transition, but it might just be too light. Yeah, it's too light. So we're just gonna go ahead and apply this all over the lid as a base. That's the only matte shade in this palette. I think I'm going to dip into the eyeshadow quad that won. This is the Almay Meet Your Squad eyeshadow quad in the shade The World Is Your Oyster. Now, sometimes when there is a beauty award given out to a product, sometimes it's like just the entire product. There's not a specific shade. Other times there's like a specific shade that won. In this case, this was a specific shade that won, and there's a matte shade in it. So I'm going to use this as my transition. Let's see how this goes. I'm just going to go ahead and pop this through the crease. This is a very light shade, so I don't know if it's really gonna show. I mean, it's kind of showing up, but I'm really building it up. It doesn't really, it's not really showing up that well. Okay, well, let's try to apply one of these shimmer shades in the crease. Maybe I'll take this one right here. I know you're not supposed to put shimmer shades in the crease, but I really want to see if this is any good. That's showing up a little bit better. So far, I'm just not floored at this, if I'm honest. Let's see, let's go into this dark brown here. See if we can get a little bit of definition on the outer portion. Ah, yes, there we go. Okay, that looks better. So I'm kind of just applying that to the outer third and then blending it into the crease a little bit. All right, so as I build these up, I will say they build up really well and they seem to be blending out nicely. The darker shades, at least, I really, you know, don't mind. I think that looks nice. Another product that won an award is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows, these ones, and I actually had picked these up to use in a future tutorial and I haven't yet, and they won an award, so I thought, hey, you know, that's pretty convenient. I picked up the shade Amber Rush and I'm really wanting to use this on the lid, I think. So they kind of have like a little stopper in it, and then I have swatched this. I haven't put it on my eyes ever though, so I'm excited to see what it does. I'm gonna use a little brush. Let's see how it goes with a brush first, but these might be best applied, you know, with my fingers. We'll have to see. Yeah, I'm definitely going to dip into this with my finger and apply it to the lid. Oh my goodness, there we go. There's something exciting. Wow, that looks very foiled, very metallic. That's pretty. I'm just taking the brush we used with the dark brown out here and going over the edges just to make sure it's blended, but that shadow is so pretty. Wow, I really like that. I'm gonna dip my finger into this shade in the Almay Quad. It's supposed to be a glitter, and I hope this doesn't ruin the look, but I'm gonna pop this on the center of the lid, see if it adds anything. I think it did something. What do you guys think? Did that show up at all? I think it did something. This is a very unique look I'm coming up with. I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Bottomless Java. This is a beautiful kind of brown, so I'm hoping that maybe I can add this with a brush and kind of warm up the outer portion of the eye. I feel like it needs something right here, so I'm going to take this shade and kind of add that to the outer third right here. I'm just taking what's left on the brush and I'm kind of buffing it a little bit higher. I'm taking some of this copper shade in the Rimmel palette, and I'm adding that on the edge as well. I just want a little bit more warmth out here. I feel like that helped. So I'm going to clean up the fallout with the Burt's Bees Micellar Cleansing Towelettes. These are the 3-in-1 cleansing towelettes, and they have white cypress oil, and these won an award. That's why I picked them up. I've never tried these, and we'll see how they work. I mean, obviously, just cleaning up fallout isn't gonna give me a full opinion, so I will keep testing these, and I'll have to let you guys know, but they smell very strong of something. Maybe that's the cypress. So I'm just gonna go under the eyes, clean up the fallout, and also tighten up this edge right here. I'm just taking my finger and kind of tapping this down so that there's not too harsh of a line. So the Best Black Eyeliner Award went to the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Waterproof Pencil. Let's give this a whirl. I was just talking about in another video how I'm not sure if I've found like incredible eyeliners yet at the drugstore. I mean, I do have some I like. It's just, you know, a black eyeliner that doesn't smudge. It's kind of hard to find. So maybe this one will work for us. Here's the packaging on it. It's hot pink. It looks really cute actually. And the applicator is very small on it. So I'm going to just line the top lash line with this. Let's see how it goes. Wow, it's so tiny. I'm able to really get up close to my lash line, which I like. Well, to be honest, I really like how pigmented this was. It took me a little while to, you know, really smudge on a nice line, like it kind of was a little bit hard. It was skipping a little bit, but once it kind of melted down, I feel like it was able to really glide across my eye, and it got really close to the lash line, which is really hard for me to do a lot of times, especially with my eye shape. I need it to really get close to my lash line, since when my eyes are open, I don't really have that much lid space there. So I don't know, we'll have to see how this wears, but so far I really liked it. So let's do mascara on the top lashes. There's actually a couple mascaras that won awards, and two of them I've tried before. One of them is the Voluminous Superstar X Fiber Mascara. It has like a fiber on one side and a mascara on the other side. I remember using this and liking it. I just haven't tried it recently, so I don't really know like how I would feel about it now, but I remember liking it. So I need to keep trying this. The CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume also won. This is one of my favorite mascaras of the year as well, I feel like. I discovered it this year, even though it's not a new product, and it's really worked well for me. The third mascara is the NYX Worth the Hype Mascara. I've never tried this, so I thought for this video, you know, I might as well try one that I haven't tried out so we can see how this one goes. Alright, so here's the applicator on it. I always look for fluffy brushes like this. I just personally really like mascaras that look like this, so let's give it a whirl on the top lashes right now. So what I'm noticing right away is that it's a little bit of a thinner formula, so it's not really clumping at all. So that's one coat. I'm going to see if I can kind of build it up because I usually like something a little more voluminous. Okay, so that is the NYX Worth the Hype Mascara. I feel like it's a good mascara. It's definitely very lightweight and a much lighter formula than what I personally go for, but you know, it looks really nice, I feel like. Before we go any further on the face or anything like that, I wanted to pop on lashes. And the drugstore lashes that won an award are the Kiss Blowout Lash in the shade, or I always say that, in the style Pixie. This is the only one that was available in my Walmart, like the 4-pack, so hopefully I like these so I can use them. They look very similar to the Demi Wispies in a way. You know how they're kind of separated, look really fluttery. I'm excited to use these. These are usually the kinds of lashes that I do wear when I do wear lashes. Alright, so I'm just going to apply these really quickly. I'm not the best at applying lashes, like on camera. I feel like I have terrible angles and things like that, but I'm just going to put some lash glue on. I'm using the Thrive Cosmetics lash glue for this. And I was going to trim them, but I think that the size is good for my eye. Let's hope anyway. Alright, so the glue's kind of drying on this eye, but there's the lashes. I think they're nice. I think they're definitely very wispy. I like how they're spread apart and how the longer ones are on the edge. That's kind of usually what suits my eye shape best. So I do think they're really nice. I'm not always used to wearing false lashes. I feel like they feel heavy on me. But overall, I think they do look really pretty. So let's move on to face. I actually have a facial mist I want to try out. This is the Mario Badescu Facial Spray with Aloe, Chamomile, and Lavender. I have the rose one, but the lavender one won an award. So we're going to try it. I'm just going to go ahead and spritz the face. It smells so good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I'm just gonna kind of let that soak into the skin. It's so nice. Hopefully that didn't mess with my lash glue too much. So for primer, the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer won, and so we're gonna try this in the T-zone especially. I have actually had this in my stuff for a long time, and I don't think I've tried this one. I know I've tried the Glow one, I feel like. Maybe I've tried it once. We're gonna put this in the T-zone, because that's usually where I tend to get a little more oily, so it also said on the Allure site to use a small amount, so I'm trying to just use a little bit in the T-zone. It's definitely very lightweight. It's not like a pore filling primer like the Benefit Professional or anything like that, but it felt very nice. For the outside of my face, I'm actually going to use a liquid highlighter because this did win an award, but I'm going to be using other powder highlights, so I just want to kind of see how this looks on the skin, you know, just to kind of get a good idea. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glow Amore Glow Boosting Drops, and this is in the shade 507 Daybreak. They do have a more golden one. So I'm going to put this on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to kind of massage it into the high points of the face, mainly like the cheek area. We'll see if we can get any sort of glow through the foundation with this. I don't really know. I think it's kind of supposed to be more of an over top of the foundation kind of glow thing, but okay. I mean, it's there kind of. You can definitely see it a little bit better on my hand. It's a more subtle highlighter, that's for sure. So if you're into liquid highlighters and you like something a little bit softer, I feel like this might be good for you. It's not like a wow thing for me. I don't know. I'm kind of picky when it comes to all this stuff. So the foundation that won, and this is actually the only foundation that won in the full coverage foundation category, it's the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. This is such a good one from the drugstore, and I have the shade 112 Natural Ivory. So this is what we're gonna wear today. I'm just gonna warm it up a little bit on the back of my hand and then kind of dot it on the skin. This is such an insanely full coverage foundation that lasts for a very long time. Has a really gorgeous finish. I'm excited that it won. I think it definitely deserved an award. And then I'm going to take what's left on the back of my hand with the Real Technique sponge and just kind of go over this to give it a little bit more of a natural finish. I'm just going to use the same concealer that we used on the eyes. It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I'm going to use a little bit of a darker shade to help conceal some of the blemishes I've got. And then I'm going to take the lighter shade and put this underneath the eyes. We'll do a little bit down the center of the face as well. We're gonna go pretty glam with this look because the foundation's very full coverage, the concealer's definitely very full coverage, so it's gonna be a flawless, you know, finished look. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Real Technique sponge and make sure to blend out the concealer on the blemishes first, and then we're gonna go ahead and blend out the rest. So now I'm just going to go ahead and set the whole face and the under eyes with the number 7 powder. Again, that didn't win an award. It's just one that I'm loving right now. And so that's what we're going to use just all over the face. Well, I'd say we have a pretty flawless matte complexion right now. Not mad about it at all. Let's go ahead and finish the eyes really quick. I'm going to dip back into this shade right here in the Rimmel palette. And I'm just going to use that underneath the lower lashes. And I don't know if I want to do too much to the lower lash line this time. It's because we've got the lashes on the top and I feel like that looks really nice and I want to kind of keep the weight up there. I'm trying to put some of that rose gold L'Oreal single eyeshadow that we used on the lid just in this inner corner here. And I'm using a brush for this. I'm just kind of pinching it and building it up in that inner corner. Or inner third, I guess. It's not really the inner corner. It's like right there. I'm going to take a little definer brush in the dark brown shade that we used before, tap off the extra, and just kind of pop it right here to define that a little bit. And then I'm going to take the NYX Worth the Hype mascara and just put that on the bottom lashes. So there wasn't a drugstore bronzer that won, so I'm just going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And there's actually a tool that won from the drugstore. This is the Eco Tools Wonder Cover Complexion. Oh no, it said best with liquid and cream foundation. Well, I didn't use it for that, but I swear it said like they liked it for a contour brush, so I'm going to try it with that. Here's what it looks like. It has really nice soft bristles, so let's see how it works for like contouring. So I'm just taking that with the Physicians Formula bronzer. Definitely makes a really good precise line. So I think I'm going to use it just to kind of map out where I would contour and then use a fluffy brush to blend it out. I wish I would have tried it with foundation almost. I feel like it would be great for that. I'm going to use it down the sides of the nose, underneath, under the lip right here, under the chin a little bit. So it definitely gives a precise kind of line, but I usually like something, you know, a little bit more diffused. I'm going to take the Milani Soleil Baked Bronzer in shade 05 on a fluffy brush, and let's see what we can do to kind of warm up the complexion and diffuse the contour a little bit more, just so it's not as harsh. This is not an award winner either. It's just one that I personally like. I feel like this is a good like bronzer topper. Like I do like to use something to kind of contour and shape the face and then use this on top because there's a little bit of a sheen to it. It's a little bit more red undertoned, so it definitely warms up the skin more than sculpts it. I'm dusting a little bit across the nose, along the hairline, down the neck. And I feel like that really helped to bring the warmth back into the skin. So for blush, there's several that won. Well, no, it's just 2, I think. Actually, I lied. Okay, it's just 2. One of them is the Flower Beauty Flower Pots blushes. This actually won an award last year, and I love these. You guys know, you've seen me use them all the time. And then this blush won in the natural makeup category, or the, I think it was natural makeup, or like natural category. I don't remember. But the Burt's Bees blushes won, and I have Toasted Cinnamon, but I picked up a new shade called Shy Pink. And then these 2 I've used before. I love Sweet Pea and Peach Primrose in the Flower Beauty one. So I think I might try the new one just because you guys have seen me use these and I love them, and you've seen me use this once before, and I do love the formula of this. I just want to try, you know, a new shade. It's a good excuse for me to try a new shade of the blush. They make these so hard to open sometimes. But like I get why, because at the drugstore, if products are easy to open, like they're usually swatched. You know what I mean? Like they're usually touched and used. So I do appreciate it. All right, let's see what this looks like. It got all over my light gray sweatshirt. Oh, I'm so mad. Oh. That's the problem. They have these little papers in them that you can't see. Well, got all over my favorite chair, all over the floor. Well, I was really excited to try that blush, but you know, maybe next time. It got everywhere. That's never happened in the history of my channel, so. Okay, well, let's try just one that I've used before. We'll go into, maybe we'll mix a couple. We'll do the Flower Beauty Sweet Pea shade first. And we'll do this kind of towards the back of the cheeks, I guess, like this. And then we'll warm up the apples of the cheeks with the Peach Primrose shade. That combo is really pretty, actually. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise. You never know. All right, so for highlighter, there's a couple that won. One of them being the Master Chrome highlighters from Maybelline. I have 2 shades, Molten Gold and Molten Rose Gold. And then the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powders, and I have 2 shades in this. I picked up a new shade today, though, called Gold Flower Crown. I've already tried Precious Petals. These are really beautiful. So maybe we'll do a little layering. Let's use the Maybelline Rose Gold one. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and apply it to the high points of the face. This is such a buttery highlighter. It really is so pretty. You can definitely build it up to make it very blinding, or you can be more subtle with it, which is kind of what I like to do. I'm just going to apply it all over and then a little bit down the nose. Since we're using like 2 highlighters today, I bet my highlight will be a little bit more on the blinding side. That's okay though, because this is a pretty glamorous look. So that was the Maybelline Rose Gold one. And then we're gonna take, where did I put it? The Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. This one's a lot more golden, and I'm wondering if it's gonna be too yellow golden for my skin tone or if it's gonna work. We'll find out. I'm really sad about that blush. I was excited to try that shade, so this is so pretty. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Oh my goodness. It's definitely much more golden. I need to kind of like tone it down a little bit. But wow, talk about glowy. I want to take the Master Chrome highlighter from Maybelline in Rose Gold again. I think this is what I want to use in the inner corner of my eye, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that because I like a pink inner corner. I don't know. I've been really into it. Still, I know I've said that in a video before, but I'm still into it. I'm just gonna kind of add onto that brow highlight that we put on earlier. Taking a little bit more blush and just kind of adding that to the apples of the cheeks. And we'll put some across the nose as well. All right, this is where we take the makeup wipe and wipe away any foundation on the lips. And there were several lip products that won awards. And I'm really excited because some of them I haven't tried before. There's one that I have tried, and that is the CoverGirl Melting Pout Matte Liquid Lipstick. And there's a specific shade that they recommended. It's Coral Chronicles. I do think I've tried this before. I mean, I've tried the formula before. I'm pretty sure I've tried this shade as well. And so we'll try it on at the end. There's a couple that I want to kind of apply first to kind of see what they look like. This is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Lipstick in Succulent Cherry. And this won an award for being like best red lipstick or something like that. I'll have to look it up or link it down below. So we're gonna try this red one first. This is what it looks like. I'm not really sure how it's gonna look with this eye look, but we're gonna just go for it. Whoa. So there's that red. It's a cream finish. I don't think it looks very good with my eyes, so try to picture it with like a more simple eye look, but I think that's really nice. It makes my teeth look whiter, which is good. I wonder if this would last on the lips or if it would bleed at all. I'm gonna have to try it, you know, when I have a chance to like really wear a lip product and see how that wears. But the color really is beautiful. I feel like it would look even better with a lip liner, obviously, but I didn't do that this time. Let's try the next one. So the Burt's Bees Glossy Lipsticks won an award, and they didn't actually have like the nude color at my Walmart. They were sold out of it. So I picked up the shade 516 Rose Falls, which is really pretty. It's a gorgeous pink. Looks just like their other lipsticks if you are familiar with those, but they're supposed to have a glossy finish, and I've never tried these. So I'm excited. Let's see how this goes. That is so pretty. I actually really like this pink color, especially like on an everyday basis where you just kind of want to run out the door. This adds life back into the skin. It feels a lot like a lip balm, but it really did give nice color, and it looks like it smoothed out my lips too. I think this is a really pretty product. I'm excited about this. I can't wait to wear this. I feel like it's really good for every day. There's more shades, obviously. I just picked up one, and I'm definitely going to look into the other ones because as of now, that's a really nice lip color, and it seems like a really nice formula. Burt's Bees always makes really good lip products in my opinion. Let's try the next one. All right, this next one actually won an award for like best neutral lipstick for light skin tones. So I thought that would be cool to try out, see how it actually looks on my skin tone and see if it is any good. This is the Revlon Ultra HD Gel Lip Color, and I got the shade HD Dawn, which I'm pretty sure is the shade that won. Let me double check. So this didn't win. This is the wrong shade, and I thought I grabbed Desert. Maybe it was in the wrong pile. I'm a little bit upset. Oh my gosh. We might have to go back and like grab the right shade of this, grab another one of those Burt's Bees blushes, and kind of do a better like little shot. So I'm gonna just try this anyway, because I've never seen these. These taste like watermelon. This is the shade HD Dawn. What do you guys think? I think it's a pretty lip color, but I'm so curious to know how the real one looked. I'm literally going to go back to Walmart and I will come back and we will see how that looks because I can't just settle with the wrong color. Do you know what I mean? Hey guys, it's Allie from the future. It's been several hours since I filmed that first part and I went back to Walmart and I found the real lip color. I wasn't crazy. This other one was in the slot that said desert. So I grabbed it. I didn't look at the little words on the bottom. Someone played me. Here we go. We're gonna try this. This is again like it's supposed to be a good neutral lip color for light skin. So let's see how it looks. So there you have it. That is the color, HD Desert. I like it. I think it's really pretty. I definitely think it's a good everyday color for sure. Like it's a nice warm glossy nude color. Also, I picked up another one of these blushes and I made sure to open it over the sink just in case it was crumbled. See how there's a little like cover thing in it? That's why I didn't know it was broken inside. This one is not. You know, we might as well just like try it since I went through all that trouble. So let's pop a little bit of this color on. It's a pretty pink, you know? Nice flushed cheeks. I already had blush on, so it's kind of adding to it, but... So there you have it. I would not have been able to put up this video without solving those two problems. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much, and we can return to the regular video. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys what this CoverGirl lip color looks like. Again, it's in the shade Coral Chronicles. Yes, it's been used by me. I just don't remember what it looks like, but this formula is really good. There's that color on the lips. I think it's beautiful. I love this color, and I think it actually matches really nicely with the eye look. Let's go ahead and there's one more product. No, there's two. Where is it? So the Clear Brow Gel Award went to the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set Volumizing Brow Mascara. I don't know if I've tried the clear one really. I've tried the tinted ones and I love them, but this is the one that won an award, so I'm definitely gonna keep trying this. But I wanted to try the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Waterproof Brow Gel in the shade Medium Brown because this won an award as well. And it's tinted, and I'm just curious to see like what this actually does. It's supposed to like stain your brows, so this could completely ruin the entire look. We'll find out. Let's see how this goes. I'm just going to run this through my brows. The spoolie on it's definitely more fluffy. I feel like it's meant to kind of fill in the brows more than it is to like be a good setting gel. I could be wrong, but my brows look huge today. I'm just gonna take my brow spoolie and run it through. So I feel like my brows are a little bit bold today. They're not my favorite brows I've ever created, so we might have to try some of these products separately, not on top of each other, but that's that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and smooth over the skin with the facial spray from Mario Badescu again. Take my handy fan. Well, you guys, that completes the makeup look. I hope you liked it. I definitely feel like I found some really good things. Let's kind of run through it and I'll let you know what I'm most excited about and what I'm not as excited about. So the brows, again, are not my very favorites. I feel like this would be really beautiful on top of another kind of pomade or pencil product, and maybe I would use another brush. I just feel like my brows look very like, what do you say, like powdery, I guess. They just look like bushy and kind of not very defined. So I'm gonna keep playing with this. I don't think it's a bad product. It showed up, it filled in my brows, but I definitely think I need to kind of use it in a different way. The foundation and concealer I would highly recommend if you want a full coverage glam look. These are some of the best products at the drugstore, so I definitely think that they deserve to win an award. I'm gonna have to keep you guys posted on the Matte Lock primer and see how it works as far as controlling my oils throughout the day. The eyeshadows, to be honest, I might end up returning this. I just don't think that it wowed me as much as I would have wanted it to. It made a beautiful look. I'm not mad at the eyeshadow, but to be honest, I feel like the star of the show was the Infallible single shadow, and that's what I, will probably end up using more. So, this one, I mean, I don't think it's a bad eyeshadow palette. Just now that I have like Makeup Revolution palettes and things like that, it's just like, I don't know. This didn't like wow me. So I don't think I'll be keeping it. It's just okay. Same goes for this Almay quad. I don't know. This shade seems a little bit boring to me. They have really beautiful like bronzy and golden shades, and I feel like I would rather have something like that. So I don't know if I'll keep this. I might go and exchange it for a different color so that I'll actually use it. But yeah, it just kind of seemed like it didn't show up. And I have very fair skin, so I'm not really sure. I feel like it would just look chalky on deeper skin. I could be wrong. I don't know. I just wasn't that impressed. So like the eyeshadow department I wasn't too like excited about, but I did like these, and I think I'll be picking up more colors of this. I think they're beautiful, especially Amber Rush. I think it's a gorgeous shade, and I love how it looks on the lid. So definitely very happy about that. The sponge is great. I think that definitely deserved an award. I liked the combo of these two highlighters actually. I think it's very glowy, very dewy. So these are definitely some of the best formulas at the drugstore. So I think that the Allure Beauty editors or whoever put the awards on these products definitely did a good job. These deserve awards as well. So I would recommend those. Not sure about this brow product yet either. We'll have to see. I don't know. I'm very picky with brow products, and I feel like there's other ones that have worked better for me from the drugstore, like the NYX Micro Brow Pencil and also the L'Oreal, let's see, what's it called? The L'Oreal Brow Stylist Shape and Fill Pencils definitely work better than this seemed to. As far as lip products go, I'm very excited about these Burt's Bees Shine lipsticks. This red was really pretty. I don't know if I'm into a creamy red just because I feel like it will smudge and smear, but I'm definitely going to give it a shot since I have it in my collection. Mark my words, I will get the other shade of this and I will show you. Okay, so just wait for that. And then the Coral Chronicles color is so pretty. I love this shade. I think it's beautiful. And I've used the formula of these lipsticks before and I really do like it. So very excited about the lip products for sure. The lashes I feel like are really pretty. They're a little bit scratchy, not scratchy. They're a little bit wiry feeling compared to some of my other lashes. But you know, once they're on the eyes, you can't really tell. And I think they look nice and wispy and natural. So, you know, I think I will keep using these. The blushes absolutely win in my book. I'm going to get the pink one of that because that was such a tragic situation. So there's still pink powder all over my desk. And I'll have to update you guys on these wipes as well. It's a little bit of a strong smell for me. I've been into the simple makeup wipes, and so I don't know. These kind of feel a little bit like scratchier in my opinion, but I'll give them a try. I have them. I'll keep using them and I'll let you guys know. I don't think it was incredible at removing makeup in one swipe like these simple makeup wipes are, so you know, wasn't like floored, but it's not bad. I'm excited about this product, you guys. I'm excited to keep using this. It smells amazing, and I'm hoping that it won't irritate my skin. The other one doesn't, so I'm hoping that this one will kind of just be really nice and soothing, and I love this brand. I think it's great, so I'm excited. That's basically all the products I use. I know there might be a couple that I didn't, you know, retouch on again, but everything will be linked down below. I'll leave notes by certain products that I end up really liking, if there are any, and I will also link the full Allure Best of Beauty Award winners down below. There are so many products that won. Let me know if you guys want to see a full face of higher end products that won awards, because I know, you know, sometimes it's good to know what's worth the splurge if you want to buy a higher end foundation or blush or lipstick or whatever. You know, maybe the products that won are worth the money, and if you guys want to see that and want to see my opinions on some of the award winners that are more high end, then just let me know in the comments. I will definitely do that for you guys if you want to see it. Overall though, I'm very happy with how this look turned out. I think there are always award winners in my book at the drugstore. You guys know I love finding hidden gems. I feel like I need like my own drugstore awards. Maybe at the end of the year I'll do like my own drugstore award video, because I found so many incredible drugstore products this year. It's not even funny. But that's everything, you guys. I love you all so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful, and hopefully you're excited to go to the drugstore and try some of these things that maybe you're excited about and that you haven't tried before. So thanks for always coming back to my channel and for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click the subscribe button, and if you want to be notified every single time I post, click on the bell after you subscribe and you'll just get a notification when I post on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Thanks again for watching, you guys. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!